I guess the number one rule is, all you counselors out there, don't expect anyone to open up to you unless you make it safe for them to open up to you. You can't just be like, tell me your story now, or they tell you your story and you're writing it down on a paper without their permission or consent or whatever. And yeah, other things like don't compare people's losses to anything else, especially not animals. And try and let them talk as much as they want to, instead of cutting them off and be like, oh yeah, I can relate to that all the time and I know how you feel, because no one really knows how a certain person is feeling or grieving. It's different types of ways to grieve. For advice, I would just say keep your mouth shut most of the time, as much as you can, because the only thing you can do is listen. That's all people need at a certain time of their grief. It's either to be alone or for someone to listen to them. They don't always need people saying, are you angry, are you sad, or you this or you that, or whatever. Number 2 is consent. Without them knowing you, like, you can't just be sitting there and be like, yeah, and writing down their information, because unless you tell them what you're doing, like MBFO, Sarah, right? She told us, alright, I'm gonna just be writing down certain stuff like the date in your name and how you are and who you are or whatever, stuff like that. She wasn't writing down her whole life story or whatever. So we really trusted her with our information instead of just sitting there and be like, what's up? Yeah, whatever. So that's how it is.
First of all, you don't force them to speak. Yes, I know you might have a time limit, but you just can't force them to speak. They'll feel very uncomfortable. And don't sympathize, empathize, and put yourself in their shoes. See how they feel. And if you want them, and if they're feeling very emotional, just contain good eye contact and jot down notes, so they'll know you're listening to them by maintaining the eye contact. Don't ask about their emotions. I've learned through that, because they always ask me how am I feeling. I just don't give them an answer because I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't feel confused, I don't feel sad, I feel angry. It feels like mixed emotions all scrambled into one. So there's no name for it. So they just keep constantly answering me questions till they go to the next subject.
At my school, there's a social worker, and she just heard the news. She's like, oh, how you dealing with it? And I'm like, I'm not sure. She's like, oh, how you not sure? Like, oh, are you feeling sad? And I'm like, I don't know how I'm feeling. And she kept pushing all these things at me. I'm like, I don't know how I'm feeling right now because I've never experienced this. I need to figure it out myself. And they kept bombarding me with all these questions, and I'm like, I don't want to answer this. And so, oh, you're holding back. You can't hold back. And I'm like, you can't tell me when to hold back. I'm like, I'm not comfortable talking to you right now. You're asking me all these questions. Like, I don't know who you are, and I'm gonna like pour out my guts to you. That just makes no sense to me. Also, they like to assume, like to already analyze, like, oh, so you're feeling this because you're not talking. No, I'm not feeling that because I'm not talking. It's because I don't want to talk. Like, they like to assume, and I don't think that's working for them because they don't get a lot out of us. Don't assume. Don't let what you think you know judge how you go about addressing the people. Do get on the person's level. If you feel that they're slumped, don't be like be all happy, whatever. You have to, I'm not saying get depressed or whatever, but be on the page that they'll be like, oh, maybe she can understand where I'm coming from. Maybe be more like open up with a personal story if you can, because it makes the playing ground the same level. And yeah.